And hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Okay, I'm going to try one of these. Let me see. Which one do I want to try? I will try this one. I don't know whether it's giving you the thing, but I think it is. Hi. I am Monster to Mermaid. I will be serious now. And this is Minecraft with the Minecolonies mod, and I am going to change my position. I'm in the university library under the water, and it is daytime, so there are researchers studying. I think I still have a student or two in the library. She found something that she really liked because she was bouncing all over the place right there. That's Adeline. Adeline is researching right now in the corner, looking all serious. And we saw some people going across. And now people are going home. That's people going home. Probably Adeline is just gone as well. I see red. Who am I seeing red from? Let's go over here. Let's go over here and see if I can find that. Right there. Who is that? What is your problem? Let's find out what this person's problem is. First of all, who is it? Wallace? What's the matter with you, Wallace? Wallace and Mallory are running that restaurant. Do they actually? I bet they don't have any room. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have any room left. But that doesn't make any sense. So let's see what's going on with them. This should be the restaurant. This is their restaurant right here. Let me look at this for a minute. Is that what I think that is? Yes, it is. Is there another one? No. Okay. If they want something over top, I'd really love this banner. Why don't we take this banner and put it where that flag was? There we go. So there we have those. Oh, I did not do their restaurant. Look at this. They still have this, which is unfortunate, but this is one of the favorite pictures on Chroma Hill, Sponge, S-P-O. And so it shows up, but it's not a good picture for a restaurant. So why don't we take that away? I think we need to put one here, and one here to get the correct size picture. So let's do that. We could have that one. There are some newer pictures than these. I think we're going to break through. Sure enough, we did. We broke through. Let's try that again and see what we've got. I'm looking to see something for a minute. The sun is doing really weird things. If it seems strange, it's actually the sun in the room that I'm in. Ooh, now there's a new picture. Oh, and now I'm back to the old ones. And there's that. And I don't want to do that. Oh, there's a new picture. Whoa. Uh-oh. And there we go. Broke through again. It broke through again. Let's do that. Okay, that is a picture I actually like, and I think that one's okay for this space. I think we'll do that one in this space. And this is, what is their view out these windows? I think that's a rock right there. They have a partial view. What I might do, see how it has the second group of these? So it makes it look like curtains. If I could get these ones clear, and maybe I'll do that. Are they actually Panels, they sure are. Ugh. But let me go into the kitchen for a minute. I got sidetracked and see what's the matter. Sure enough. No one's allowed to make potatoes anymore. I'm taking potatoes off the list. So let me go to smelting recipes. It is disabled. It's disabled. Why do they still have so many? Grr. Why is he still cooking them? Look, he's still trying to cook them. He's not trying to cook these, though. Yep. The only reason why these aren't cooked is because there isn't any room. I don't know what to do about that. Is it filled in here? It isn't. Why aren't they using these? All right, that's interesting. So they're not actually using these, it looks like. He's upset because I think he's going to say that he doesn't have any room, which would be interesting if he's only recognizing those as the room that he has. Let me look here, inventory. There's nothing in there. What's his problem? I actually am going to have to wait until he wakes up and tells me. Look at this. Ooh, we have a door there. But I'm not sure that we need any more housing. It's really interesting. I have so many houses that I actually need to have fun and actually decorate on the inside. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. Today is Saturday. That's right. Lots of people do things. Russell. Hello, Russell. And so there's the restaurant. See right there? So that's part of their view, is being able to see this. But they do have a rock in front of them. I think I'd like to do that. That's going to be the first thing I do right now. I should have some panels. These are trapdoors, not panels. I can go in. Why don't I go in and make panels? So let's look here. Glass. Let's come to here. Let's get a couple of these. Just wait. Yeah, I do have to have those, and an architect's cutter. Architect cutter changed, as we saw, and for a second it was like, I don't understand, and then it was like, oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so let's come here. It's a little dark in here, but let's come here. Let's put this down, and what we want is a panel. And we want a flat panel. And so now what I need to go in here is this material, and that gives me panel. So now I've got a piece of panel. That's kind of nice. I kind of like it. I like the change in the architect's cutter template. And so what I need to do here is I'm going to have to remove. I might not have to remove those. They might be strong enough that when I go to put panel there, nah, I'm going to remove them because flower pots do wash away. So I'm going to remove the pots. Can I get the pot? I'm just getting the daisy. Yes, I am. Let's break that one. Am I getting the pot? Nope, I just got glass. Now I'm getting the blue A. Take that one away. Let's get some leaves. Oh, wrong thing. Let's come here. KV. Let's get leaves. You hear that? Vincentius Primus is playing. Now there is panels along here. I'm going to have to take them off for a minute because I need to put the leaves straight across here like this. And this is what I'm going to use to put panels on the outside of this, in the same place that those panels are. The fact that I can put the leaves there is to the degree that the panels are on the outside of that window. So let's come out, let's come here, and the restaurant, this is the restaurant right here. Let's come over to this side, and there we can see them. So we can take them away because the leaves are there, and they're going to actually make it that no water comes in. Can I get to those others right here? I can, just barely. This is going to be interesting when I start trying to put these up. But the fact that I can take these down might be enough that I can put up the panels. So where are they? These are panels, and sure enough, I can put them up despite the fact that I am so close right here. But we're going to put in these glass panels. So they're going to see the rock. But in this section right here, they can actually look out. And that's the part that we're aiming for. Do we want any other place? This is sort of private dining up here. I think I'm going to leave those the color that they are. Zaf, Yasu, Yasu Zaf, yeah. Pussy say. I'm going down here, and I'm going back in. And then we're going to take the leaves down and get some flower pots. And so there is Chase. And where is he? Oh, he was sick. He's not here. That means he was sick. Oh. So there we are. We put in the, we replaced the panels with clear, and that makes the, that makes this look like curtains on this window. This is the way Mixessa and Matlam had it. So all it does is just make that look like those are curtains there. I do have to put the white back up. And then I have an interesting thing that I'd like to do. I have two of these restaurants, Zaf. Should I change the color? This one's orange and the other one's orange. Spider-Man 2 video game. You don't like it? On the 15 minutes that you saw. Wow. Oh, that is curious. Vincentius. Yes. Zaf was saying he was watching the Spider-Man video game. There's a new video game, Spider-Man 2. Okay. I don't think he liked it. Have you seen anything from it? Let me get these from right here while we're talking. These are white concrete panels. Let me get one other thing since I'm here. Flower pots. Let's get a flower pot. Now you are better that you're here. Aw, I'm glad. It's always nice. Zaf, guess what? Johnny visited my Twitch stream this morning. He visited my Twitch stream. It was very wild and crazy. He was there, and that was so fun because I hadn't seen him. He's been playing 7 Days to Die recently, so it was really kind of funny. He was talking about 7 Days to Die, having building and all that kind of stuff. It was the beginning, and you didn't like it. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's a shame sometimes. It really is. It's just a shame. They just don't understand. They don't understand. I absolutely will I absolutely will. I told him that no, I didn't this time. Because Doggis was there also. I don't know whether you remember House of Doggis. And I was showing them the ships. So I was showing them your ship. And then Doggis actually named one of the ships at the island, at Emney Island, the Tana Island. And so we were looking at that. So this is why Wallace was not feeling well, and that's why he was acting that way. He is better. Are you making potatoes? Because if you are, I'm going to have a fit. Are you making? How can you be making potatoes when I said no? How can you be making potatoes? No, no more potatoes. Not unless you're going to make them into something. Drat. So I've got these pieces here. It's almost as though they don't see them. Except for the first trilogy of movies. You saw and you liked those. But this, okay. Neither the others you saw and liked too. Okay. See, this is why I don't want him to. This is what he's doing. And she's making roasted onions with the onions, or he is making roasted onions, going back and getting the stuff from the refrigerator and cooking it. I had moved those potatoes out. I don't know how to stop him from getting potatoes, but we don't need any more. And I even made a recipe for Mallory to do something with all those baked potatoes.
Yes.
Seriously, Wallace. Yes, exactly, Mallory. But regardless of what's going on with them right now.
Can I help you?
And Mallory's checking the new glass. So, Zaf, I will let you decide on this since you are here first. This is the traditional color of this restaurant. And I have another restaurant that's this exact same color. So what I would like to do is change this color from orange to something else. And what would you like? So the concrete colors that we can change it to, let me show them to you for a minute. Let me show them to you right here so that it doesn't really interfere with anything. Concrete. So N-C-R-E-T-E. Here's white. It's already orange. Here's cyan. Here's brown. Here's green. Here's lime. Here's pink. I'm not going to like a pink restaurant. Red, no. Blue and the dark blue and purples. We could do purple and magenta. So let me see. So any of these colors, what would you like? So there's the blue. This is the dark blue right here. This is purple. What about yellow or green? Oh, this is the green right here. That's pretty. This is the lime right here. And let's see what the yellow looks like for a minute. I didn't take the yellow down. So let's see. This is the yellow. And this is what it looks like that. You don't like the orange color anyway. So these, out of these three colors, so the way it is designed, it has orange means facilities like a restaurant and things like that. But inside the restaurant, I'm going to change the color. All of this inside needs to be changed, and so that's what I want to do. So what color out of those colors do you like? The orange, the yellow would be interesting and bright, and the green, the lime green would be interesting. I like these two, Which one do you like the best of these? Did I show you brown? You like all three of those? Yeah, but I'm going to use one. So which one should I use? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Your choice. Your choice. Which one would you like? I need one color out of all of them. One color only, Facility. One color out of all of them. Put yellow. Okay, so let's do yellow. Let's do yellow. What are you waiting for, Max?
Hi.
Max, what do you need? You need glow lichen? It's going to be delivered? Okay. He's waiting for glow lichen, but it is going to be delivered. So, all of these, so this outside piece needs to stay. This, but I can put that on the outside. So what do I have here? This is concrete. So right here, let's make that one, and this one orange, because that's a notification for the mailman. But inside, let's start. Let's make these yellow. So this is what we're going to do. This restaurant is going to be this color all the way across. So what does it look like so far? When we put this, oh, let me put this in. So there is, and I'm actually going to have to put them in like this. So do you like that? How does that look? It's actually kind of interesting. That actually is. All of this, what is this? Are these panels on this? Oh, it's, look at that. It's actually a aquarium right there. Looks nice, calm, soft. Excellent. That's what we want. Let's see, architect. So what we need is yellow. Let's get an architect cutter. Let's get concrete and see. I might need a couple pieces, so let me see if I do. And we'll put this here. I need some panels. I don't think I have yellow panels yet. I have yellow trapdoors. So let me get a yellow panel. This is the new setup here. And we're going to put this in, and that's going to give us panels. I might need some fence, but I don't see yet. Mostly panels for the tables and chairs unless I change them out. Could have a double line, more than one. I could do that. That would be interesting. It would be like lemonade or limeade or something. Let's see. If we're putting yellow in also, let's do something for a minute. Let's look at the tables and the chairs for a minute. So I've got the panels. I've got this. Let's look at tables and chairs for a second. So in the table colors, if we change them to cafe tables, which is what these pedestal tables are, let's see, I've got cafe tables that are stripped of all the different ones. What would go best with yellow would probably be birch. Would go best with yellow. We do have Scythian. Let me look at the Scythian and see if I like it. Let's look at the bulbous and see if we like those. And what else? Palm. Let's look at those. And I think those are the closest ones that we're going to find, other than just birch, other than just stripped birch. So let's look at some stripped birch too, just for a second. There we go. That's a stripped oak. There's a strip birch because they're pretty yellow. So let me take these away for a minute and let's put in, this is what the Scythian tables would look like in here. That's fun. Look at how fun that would be. Ooh. So those are the Scythian ones. Let's see the bulbous. The bulbous tables look like that. That's actually quite cool. I actually like those as a table. I think I'm going to use the bulbous tables. We're going to put tables in. It's dark in here, isn't it? It actually is. So these almost kind of look cafeteria-like, don't they? This is near the university. So it'll probably give a little bit of that cafeteria look to it. These lights here, just for right now while we're working, let me take a lantern and let's just get, I don't have any. Let's see this, LANT. Let's just put a lantern down for a minute. I'm going to put one there, and one there, so we can kind of see what's going on a little bit better, the colors a little better. Okay, so what we're replacing the tables with are these tables right here. And so this is what the table looks like with the yellow. I actually like the yellow and the white. I actually do. I think that works really well. And we'll take this. I'm going to remove this one. I know most of them are here, but we don't need that one. We have these banners in here and I'm okay with that. So let me see. That would be interesting. I know what you're saying about a double line. And wouldn't it be curious if the bottom was green? Is that too much? That would make this see how it looks right now? This is what it's going to look like on this side right here, except with different chairs. We'll take the chairs away because they have orange on them just for a minute. So that's what it's going to look like. That's kind of neat. But you were talking about having a double line. Let's take the lime. Let's do lime concrete. Here it is. Let's put this here. Let me take the tables. We're not going to use these. We're enjoying the bulbous. Oh, wait, I didn't look at the palm. Let me look at the palm for a minute before I make the tables go away. Let me look at the palm table and see what it looks like. So the palm table looks like this. So it's going to be between the white. I'm going to do the white because I think I like your idea of having a double line. So I want to do this table right where it is so that I remember where the chairs go. And then let's do this. This is going to be interesting. Now, this is, in order to replace this, I need to do this. Oh, good. There's sand on the bottom, so we're not going to have a problem with that. I just have to be able to reach in here and get that and put in the yellow. I need to put a yellow and I'm too far away. So I'll have to figure out, can I get it from here? Nope, I can't get the other yellow one on the other side. But here's what we're going to do, and let me see if you like it, Zaf. Here is green. And here, here. And let's come back here, here. And look at that. I actually like that a lot. I like that. Ooh. Okay. There's something really fun and refreshing about it. I like it. Is this what you meant? Did you mean something like this? Because I'm beginning to really like this. Isn't that neat? So that is what it would look like. It would look like that. That actually is cool. So this double line right here, these are stairs. I think I'm going to make the double line green. I'm going to make the double line green because of the oxidized copper, unless I remove it and put in just white in this area. I might be able to do that. We're going to find out right now if I can just put white in. That is a decoration on their part. It's also keeping this from dripping. So let me see if I can put this right here, and that's not going to drip anymore. Good. The outside one matches the hallway, and now I need lime for this part right here where the stairs are. Let's do that, and let's see what that looks like. So hold on to that. Don't need this. Let's go concrete. Let's get lime stairs from right here. There we go. And let's put those in. And now it looks like, it makes it look very fun and summery. And I actually love it a lot. Oops. Let's move across. Nope. Put that one there, there, there. It is definitely a different look. So this is some of the things, and let's do this one. Let's do that. And now we have a problem, Houston. Let me see if I can get these. I think I can. Good. I can get this one. Let's come around here and get this one. There we are. There. Oops. And the last one of this set right here. Have to be right there. There we are. All right. So that part is done. Ah, yay, yay, yay. All right, so we've got that, but what are we going to do about the windows? This is stained glass. This is the orange. So let's look. So as far as glass goes, we've got some huge things that we can do with glass. Hold on for a minute. Let me look at this. That looks like Max got what he was waiting for. Let's come down here. I don't need these. They're in the room. I want to put these two away so we can put the white here and the yellow here. I don't need the cutter right at this moment or the lamp. Let's hold on to these two colors. I'm going to put these colors down. So here's that color. And here's this color, because what I'm going to do is pick some curtains, some color that looks like. So let's go to glass. So this is the yellow traditional, and this is the lime traditional. We'll put those down. This is yellow in Macaw's windows and lime in Macaw's windows. And let me see what else, if there's anything else. There's the green mosaic. I'm going to take that down as well. And I think that's the only ones that I would consider right now. Yeah. There's also this yellow, the framed yellow glass, which is building blocks. And I see that. Ooh. And the framed lime green. So these are our colors for the curtains. We could either use, whose are these? This is Quark, having that color glass and this color glass. We could do those, or this is the normal. that's normal. That and this right here, that's the normal. That's vanilla. Mixasa, hello. Salut, Mixasa. Mixasa, you have perfect timing. Perfect timing. Max just announced that he was done with the graveyard. He just announced that he was done with the graveyard. I think I have that twice, and I need the yellow of this. I thought I had it. That is yellow. Ah, so that's yellow. That's one green, and then this is the green. And then, comment ça va, Mixasa? How are you? How are you doing? So I was explaining to Zaf that we have 2 of your restaurants. We have 2 of these restaurants, level 5, and Zaf suggested changing the color, and then he suggested making it two lines of color. So that's what we were experimenting with, and these were the colors we decided to do. So we're now you have set up some accident for people to trip over lights. Okay. This is true. So we'll take these away. This is the colors that we're thinking about. So we're not taking away the designation that this is a restaurant. But inside the restaurant, we're changing the colors. We're going to change the tables. We're going to use this bulbous, which is Macaw's Oh, the Biomes You Go. And I think I'm going to use, I think we're going to use just regular chairs, regular ones. But I can't do that right now. But right now we were trying to decide on curtains. It's curtains. And is that stained glass also? So that was the thing that I was looking at and seeing what. I love this, the way this makes the glass look like curtains in this area here. And I think it's probably going to look the best. The lime is the same as the orange. So, so the lime looks like that. Mallory is going to be very distressed if I soak up the restaurant like that. I think the lime is going to be the best because it actually is exactly the same style of pattern as the orange is. So, stop. It's not letting me there. So that is the way it would look. And then on the sides like this, underneath that, it's going to look like this. So that, is the way we're looking at it. So there it is. So that would be the new color. And let me do green right here. Let's do these. Let's take off this curtain on this side and put this whole curtain in this color. So we have this section right here, and so that is the color of this section. I might have to make these green since the bottom is green, instead of using those. Do I have a lime green? I have trap doors. I'm going to have to get panels for that. Yes, Mallory, was there something? Do you want me to put the chairs back? Yes, so it's going to look like this. It's going to be very fruity and summery looking, which is actually kind of cute. I like it a lot. So in this section right here, it'll look like that. Oh, hi, Carson. Carson's delivering something. And, but yeah, and then this top part is going to be yellow right here. And then the bottom is going to be green right on this part. So this is what it's going to look like. So that is the beginning of what I want it to look like in this area. And yeah, all right. So I'm definitely having fun here changing this out. But for a moment, since the announcement has been made, let's come here. I'm going to use that color. I'm going to use the lime. Yep, I am. And so since I'm going to use the traditional lime, Chroma Hill's version of lime stained glass, let's put away everything else. These are all in the room now, so we don't need those. Let's go see it. It's finished. Wow. While we're going to look at it, I believe that this is the last thing that needs to be upgraded to a level 5 in the entire place, in the entire city. This residence right here. So build options, the builder is max. Upgrade the building. So there we go. This is going to become a level 5, and this will be the last of these buildings. Something is going to happen right here. I don't know what. We'll find out. It's a mystery because I've got 3 of these in a row. So we might have some leaking if it tries to take away some part of these attached areas. We'll find out as he starts. Max lives here, so him going there doesn't mean that he started working. Sure enough, he's going to bed. Okay, all right. Let's go. I've kept all of you in suspense long enough. So we're going to the monument. So what happened was we had a graveyard on the surface, and the mermaids weren't really happy about it. They weren't happy about anything being built into the arches for some reason. We do have some buildings in the arches. They're okay with those, but they got concerned when the graveyard was going to be there, and so they gave us the monument research, the monument plans for a monument that used to be, and it was covered up long ago. It's like thousands of years old, as opposed to the monuments that you see on the surface of the ocean, which are only hundreds of years old, and that's why you can find them, because they're not covered with debris, with ocean. The ocean hasn't covered them up. So, but this was one that was so old. It's actually underneath this arch. That's how old it is. It's underneath one of the large arches. And this is it right here. And I'm going to have a lantern in my hand so that we can see it. I'm going to start with the outside. We're going to go around to Leanna's airlock door. Leanna, who is our Nether ambassador, she has an airlock door because she has a Nether ship that is a water to Nether ship, and that ship that she uses, are you going to close? There we go, is the reason she has this door. So she has equipment so that she comes out, she gets in this ship. This is her beautiful ship that she uses to travel into the Nether, and this is the portal for that ship to go through. And around the corner from this is where the monument was. So the nether was there kind of first, and it makes me wonder. Whoa, look at this. Oh my gosh. What is that? Look at this. We have an actual, wow. That's an actual air piece right there. There's air. But look at this. All right, so this is the actual, this is the mortuary right here. This is Blaze's office right in here, the entrance to the monument. And then this is the monument. So this is one of the reasons why this monument is the size that it is because it's thousands of years old. So it's one of the first monuments that was built. And this monument is amazing, Mixasa. It looks incredible. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Now we had some lights on the outside, but they got moved because they weren't part of the build. So all those lights, those outside lights went away on the sides that we had here. But look at this. So this is I don't know whether you can see, but this is actually underneath this rock formation right here. And this is what we discovered. We discovered that this part right here went right up. This chimney had been here all the time and comes up in the farm country. This is the farm country. I believe that's under one of the solar panels. It sure is. But I didn't even realize that was there when we started. But here we are. This was buried in the ocean, and we found the ruins of it. Because it was buried for so long, it was actually crushed. So we found the ruins, and then this building was added onto it. The mortuary was added onto it. And this is what it looks like from the outside, and it's really spectacular. It's spectacular. And I love the top. I love this attention to detail, Mixasa and Matlam. That looks like the buildings that you find abandoned in the ocean, where they have some lights in them and they just have a little square area. It looks like it's an homage to that, and it's just so really cool. And there it is. Okay, so let's go back to Leanna's door, and we're going to go inside and look at the inside of it. And for those of you who weren't here the last time we used the level 4, you will be able to see the entire piece right now. So let's come back through the door, and here we are. Okay, and it must be still nighttime because no one's here, although she might have gone to the nether, but it is still night. So we're going to do this tour without Blaze, and Blaze will come. I will be lost again. Forever lost. Lost, forever lost. Okay, so here we go. Wow. So we will do one thing here. These are flags right here, colony banners. We'll take that down. If you would like a banner there, I will put your banner there. Your banner is not a colony banner, and so that is fine. And let's do that. All right, I have, let's do this because I don't want anything. There we are. Wow. So this is the entrance here into it. And there's those banners. We'll change that later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And this is the main entrance into the tomb. And this is absolutely gorgeous. So this is the first room in the tomb right here, and you can see it is pretty classic in what you would find in the ocean monuments, but this is a monument that is older than the ocean monuments, and so it has some different things than the ocean monuments do. This room, and this should be the gold room. This should actually be where the gold is, in this room here. And off of this room, we've got a lot of little areas here. As time goes on, these catacombs in this monument will be used to bury the dead. And we've got some rooms. Here's another room under here. And these are really, wow. It is really complex. And then we've got some very private chambers here. Let's go up here. And here we are. And this is leaking, which probably means that we're close to the surface area here. This is what, there's a pump in that area. And, ooh, look at this. This is so pretty. I love it. And there we go. So we're down, we've come down into this area. I don't know whether this sand, is it supposed to be here? You actually scanned a vanilla monument and rebuilt it at half scale. Yeah. And so that fits in right into my story. Are these supposed to be here, these pieces of sand, or is this a remnant of the setting? I could remove the sand and see. Okay, let me do that. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. And let's see what happens on this side. And there we go. Okay. Wow. All right, so that is, woo. Ooh, I love it. Let's come up here. We're in another section, or are we back to where the first pump was? We might have just gone back into the same area, but let me look. Yeah, look at this. All right, so this is definitely, oh, look, look. Ooh, okay, I see where I am. So down here, we have this little room right in here. And then over here, we have this area. Wow, look at this. Oh, wow, and there it is. Okay, so here's this area here. Tell me that that works. Does that actually do something, that lever? The sand stays sometimes where you put the graves. Okay. All right. Ooh. I don't want to do anything blazes in the place right now, but I will look at that in a minute. And then we have this, but I saw that. I saw that right there. And there it is. This is the Queen's Chamber right here. And that's how ancient this is. And look at what it looks on. So, oh my gosh, I love this. It makes it look like she's actually looking into this room right here. Wow. 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 And let's look down here. It is. It is. It is very much. No, you're sorry. I wonder what he's saying. Oh, it doesn't move. Yeah, nah, that's okay. Having one thing move was enough. But I love this. The Queen's grave is just so gorgeous. And so we've got this room, and right up from this, hello Blaze, right over in, let me see, we were going this way and this way, right here, up here, and nope, I'm lost again. I'm lost again. So I have this one right here, which goes, and I think that goes back down to the original. Let's come here for a minute and let's look at this. Ooh, look at this. Oh, this is neat. This is cool. That is gorgeous. All right. And I'm just enjoying all of the things that you cannot enjoy when you go to a regular monument because of the guardians, which are ours, our guardian pets. So, yeah. So, I believe that this is the gold room. I'm almost positive that this is the gold room right there, and it is. So this is definitely the gold room. I was sure of that. And let's put that piece back in. And so that is definite. And then the sponge room is, let's see. I always get lost. And my excuse is that when I first came here, I was a kid. And so I have lost my way for sure. But I'm looking and we'll see what we can find. We're in the top. I think this is the top, isn't it? This is actually the top of it. This part right here. This is at the very top of it. And I think so. Do I have my light on? Let me do this. Let's go to this and let's turn that off. But I think I'm in the top right here. And then I just love the way it really is a maze. And that is that room. Yes, that is the top. Okay. And then this right in here, there's something that I'm missing here. And let me come to here. I recognize that. The sponge room. Go in the room just below the Queen's grave, then the room on the right, look up. Okay, so the Queen's grave is, let me go into the room where the Queen's grave is. Nope. I'm in the wrong place. Let me look here. There it is. Go to the room with the Queen's grave. And then the room on the right. In this room? No, that's not it. Go to the room with the Queen's grave. Just below the Queen grave. Okay, and then to the right. And then on the right and look up. That's what I always, that is what it is. I always miss this because of that. I always do, because I am expecting it to be bigger. And so when I look, can I get in? I might can get in. There we go. I'm going to move over here. Nah. So there it is. There is the sponge room, the normal sponge room that is a part of monuments. So we'll put this here. I'm going to probably trade out the colony flags for banners in different colors. I love your banner. Your banner is not a flag, and so those are fine. But the colony flags, I'll probably change them into colored banners in different sections and do that. This is perfect. This is perfect. It's so beautiful and so perfect. And just for me, building this underwater base, this is like the most perfect base for this community, and it is just gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you for this amazing build, Matlam and Mixasa. I really and truly love it. It is so wonderful. So yeah, so this is where our Blaze works. He is the, and it's really interesting too because Parachola, he's actually related to one of the kids that came in very early on, Yusef. And it's quite curious. So we don't have anyone here. If we wanted to, I think we've had 4 deaths altogether. We can begin to move them in here. It won't be like when he puts them in, but we can make places for them in here, and then he'll be fine. He'll do the others. If I knew where he was going to put them, I would not put something there, but I can't tell in this. So we'll just put in some in the walls. We'll just make monument like these are catacombs and that they're buried in the wall. And so I might do that for the 4 people and bury them in the gold room, the first 4 that lost their life here. So I think I'd like to do that. I think that's what I will do. I don't have their names handy right at this moment, so I will save that for a special occasion. Maybe like Samhain. Maybe I'll do it for Samhain. Bring their remains here, and they will be interred in the monument, which would be really interesting, really cool. This is actually where Bjorn is supposed to be. Bjorn was trying to make sure that his mom. Are you really leaking? See that it wasn't leaking before, and then it started leaking again in this area. So I might have to do that from the outside because I don't want to do anything here. But this is where Bjorn is supposed to be. Bjorn is, let's go to manage workers. Bjorn is actually in school. He's an archer and he's a squire. He's studying and he's up to 57 and 43 now. Wait, what's the other one? 33 and 43. Angel and Rohan are teachers. They're the physical, they're the experts. They run the facility. So of course they're going to be higher, but he is actually ready, and we're going to have him become the archer at the Monument Guard Tower. So this is the Monument Guard Tower. This is Lady Shatana's alternative guard tower, and level 5, and we've of course modified it. We left some of the stone just as an homage to the fact that the build started out with that stone, but we wanted it to fit into the underwater base style. So this is the reason that it looks the way it does. And in the room for Bjorn, this is Bjorn's room here. So we put down carpeting on the floor, and I'm afraid we took away the weapons. Now in here, I think I am going to have to do something about the leaking in this room. Let me get this. And that means taking down this one section right here, which means making that section white. And because I can't have two panels against each other, so that's okay, because this allows us to fix this like this. He's got a single light there, and I think that's fine for this room. This is just a bedroom, and we're using some of the the Biomes You Go furniture in here, the mangrove, and oh no, he's got the disease. How did he get the disease? Oh no. Oh no. Let me see what will happen if I call him. Hold on a second. Oh no. He's got, it's a kind of insanity that happens. And if I have too much of it, I'm going to have to get out. Let's recall him. There he is. Yay. It's weird. Maybe it's seasickness of some sort. I know that they can give it to you, my sisters, the Murs, when they're in fighting mode, when they're provoked, they can give you insanity, the siren insanity, and usually the way it expresses itself among the citizens is that they do weird things. And one of the weird things is crawling around on the ground on their backs. So, so yeah, that's what I'm calling it. Now, I have a ton of stuff to do, and none of it's building. So all of it is what I'm doing in the restaurant. It's the kind of stuff I like to do to make the place look like my place and not look like everyone else's underwater base. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm in the process of doing. Also, I like to see the people live. Like Excessa and I were talking about at the very end of the last stream that I did. This is another. Another restaurant. This is one. So how many restaurants do we have? We have a restaurant in the town hall. We have this restaurant right here, the farm restaurant. We have the university restaurant, which was the one we're making yellow and lime. And then we have the tourist restaurant. And then we have the residential restaurant. And then we have the industrial fast food restaurant. So we have a residential fast food restaurant and an industrial fast food restaurant. So we have 7. We have 7 restaurants in this community. And this is Houston's. And Houston and Helen, they are partner chefs in that restaurant. And then this is the chicken farm right here. This is Journey's chicken farm right here. And the chickens are in the fields over here. I don't want to, but there's a part of me that's wondering if I should. This is just stained glass right here. What I might do is make this like a curtain or something, but this is connected to that hall. Let me look here, because this is some of the stuff this is one of the things that I'm working on. This is the ingenious way that animals are not getting out of this area and wandering all over the halls of the community. And what I'm talking about doing over here, see, this is Journey's place over here. I think I want to change these to clear. just a couple of them, to clear glass so that they can see in and see the animals from this area. What's on this side? I think that's the farm over there. And the university is there, and I believe here that's the athletic facility right there. But these windows here, if it wasn't for Chroma Hills, these would be clear green. They wouldn't be leaded green. So this is why I'm thinking of all of this all of the time, trying to decide. So there is glass that is clear, but it is this glass, and I don't know whether it's clear enough. This is the Moldavite Silent Gems glass, and I don't think it's, I think it's too, I think it's not clear enough, but let me try one piece of it. And then we'll get the regular glass that we use. And I don't have anything other than that that can be used in this area. I would love to keep the color that you have, but all of them all have a design on them. So that's the reason why I'm thinking about it and trying to decide what I want to do with it. So let's come here and let's see what this will do. If we put just in there, and I want to see, is this double? Oh, look at that. So this is actually too deep. We might be able to do something interesting with this because this is too deep in this area. Let's do this here. Let's get this piece and this piece here. This is not too deep right here. This isn't too deep. So that would be a good window. I'm not going to do this one because it's too deep. And I don't want to change anything that drastically. So we're going to put these back. But this one isn't. This one, yeah, you're looking, aren't you? This one isn't too deep. And I might be able to fix that on the other side better than I can fix it on this side. But I want to fix that. So this is curious. Let me see. Anyway, that would give Journey a window so she can look in and see the chickens. Over here, we put in a window so Asher and Rylan can see. And yeah, that one's not going to bother me over there. So let me come through so they don't need anything. And I'm going to go in and repair that and see what I want to do. So this is where Rylan and Asher can look at the cows and look at the sheep from this window. And then over here from this window we have Journey being able to see. Let's take this piece of glass right there. That's the one. But now look what we've got up above. We've got stone right here. Is this wet? It is not. Is this slab? It is. Do I have any? I have a white concrete on me. Let's see if I can change these. Here's one. Oh, drat. Here's two. At least it didn't flood the place. And let's look at this one right here. And I've got to do that. Oh, and there it goes again. All right. Now I've got too many pieces. And there's three. Do I just want to have the... I think I might just want to have it come to there. this window. And so this window on this side looks like this. And look, they're looking in. And she can see Rylan going in to take care of his sheep. And there she is. And I like that. Okay, so that works for that, and then they're fine. And then we made it so that Rylan can use this crane right here, and he can manage the crane from here. And then around on this side he can see the crane, and then this is the door where what did you say, Bri? Oops, I'm sorry, I was talking, I didn't hear what you said. He said something. You're not going to tell me what you said? Hi. Do you need something? No, you just need a pickup. But this is the door right here where the materials come in. And we explained once before that the materials that are shipped underwater are actually shipped with a vellum on them to keep them from getting waterlogged. So even though it looks like they're going into the water with nothing on them, they have this very thin vellum on them, and that keeps them from getting wet. And that's how those deliveries are being done. The water deliveries are being done. Which is different from the land deliveries, and that's what we've got. Those are our scientists, and they're getting ready to go out on the ship. Usually when they're dressed like that, they're getting ready to take a trip, and they're all in the room, yep, and they're having a little meeting, and then they're going to they're probably collecting things from here. They don't have anything on these shelves. What would I like to put on those shelves so that there's something there? I'd love there to be paper. Let me see what paper looks like in a box. Let me put something, P-A-P-E-R. Let's see what paper looks like. Let's take a bunch. Is that the eggs that I got? That is. Let me give these to her. So on the side of her box, does it show eggs? Doesn't look like it does, but we're going to put these eggs right here. I don't need this. These were the colors I was using here. We'll let these go for right now.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening.
It's raining. It's raining outside, and Journey is singing thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. She actually is. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see what happens when I put paper in here, if it shows on the box. It doesn't show on the box, but it does show there's a box. I want it to sort of look science-y. What could I put? Redstone. Let's look at redstone stuff. Let's put some redstone in. That might look science-y. Let's go to the minerals. Or let's go to copper, PP. Let's get some copper pieces and see. Yes. Yes, indeed. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, I believe that is the next line. Let's put these in and let's see what it looks like from here. Can I? Oh, I don't see the boxes. Okay. Well, those boxes aren't showing anything, but I do need boxes to be there. And in here, what do I want to put here? Let's see. Chests. Let's put some chests in. And let's put some barrels. B-A-R-R. Let's put some barrels in here. Things that they would look. I don't need that many. I'm not trying to fill the place up. I just want to add some to make it look like there's something in these. So there we go. Okay, so there they are. And now, are they going on the ship yet? Nope. They're still collecting all their stuff before they go on.
Just singing in the rain.
Oh my gosh, everyone is singing. Did you hear that? They were singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. Oh, that is too cool. That's so neat. That was fun. I love it. Okay, so so they're getting ready for their trip, and they're doing a lot of running around while they're getting ready. And Alessandro is not going, so only 3 of them go at a time, and Alessandro is not going. You like that classic song from a movie? Yes, it is. It is a wonderful song. Vincentius! Vincentius!
Yes?
Singing in the Rain. What the song Singing in the Rain?
Yes.
What movie is that?
Well, the original movie it's from was called Singing in the Rain, but that's probably not the one that you're thinking of.
No? What am I thinking of? The one where he does the dance, is that Singing in the Rain?
Where the one with Gene Kelly.
With
right?
Gene Kelly, yeah.
Um,
Is that called Singing in the Rain? I don't think so.
a 1952 American musical romantic comedy film directed and choreographed by Gene Kelly and Stanley Donen.
I didn't know
Starring
that.
Kelly, Donald O'Connor, and Debbie Reynolds.
I didn't realize
Singing
that
in the Rain.
it is called Singing in the Rain. I didn't realize that he singing. That he actually, of course, because he directed the choreography. So he's the choreography director of
The
it.
definitive movie it's from is The Clockwork Orange.
Ah ha ha ha. Yes, A Clockwork Orange. A Clockwork Orange actually also used the music from that movie.
Didn't use the music from the movie. Alex actually sang
Alex sang it?
Singing in the Rain
Singing in the Rain?
during an assault right before he looked up and said, "Fitty well, oh my brothers, fitty well."
Ah. How close is this to being done? Look at this. Wow. Is this done? Let's look at something for a minute. This is our new sugar farm. Is it finished? What? Look how dark it is. Wow. Because of course it's made to be outside. What are we going to do about that? Wow, it is dark in here. It is really dark in here. This is made to be outside in the sun, and these are too far away. This is for an arboretum, these pieces. Clockwork Orange. Absolutely, absolutely. He was indeed. He was indeed. But it's really interesting. His type of lunacy is very similar to a lunacy that exists right now. It's really curious. He was, of course, vicious and mean, but it was okay in the way that it was presented. As a part of the culture of that time. Granted, he was essentially a criminal at that time in that movie, but in the same way that we have some now, it is, I need light if I want things to grow up in here. Yep. All right, so Mixessa, I'm going to ask for your help here. I really am, because what do you suggest? These obviously aren't going to be enough light. These are just decoration. But what do you suggest that I put in And what do we think would work in here? What would you suggest? 'Cause that is dark. That is definitely dark. Now this is where the water is. Underneath these pieces, there's water on both sides. These are water pumps. They pump in water for this to grow. However, these pieces right here, I wonder what I could do and what would look the best. Let's try something. Maybe sea lanterns below the water drains. If the drain is the right word. The drain is the right word, and that was perfect. We were both on track there. Lanterns, T, sea lanterns, and let's look at this. Let's first of all, because it's dark in here, let's take one of these and put down for a minute so I can see what I'm doing. Let's take one of these up and let's see how deep this is. So this isn't that deep. Okay, and now let me see what happens if we light that. I don't think that's going to make any light in there. It is not. Okay. It's not going to really make it light. What's on the side of that? Is that white concrete? Yes, it is. All right, so let me take that out for a minute, and we're going to put this back. That's not going to show through properly. There. Let's try this. So see these right here? Let me see what's under this. Let me take this off. There's nothing here. Okay, this is where they need to be. So let's put one here and put that on top. And let's put them, that's what I'm going to do on these sides. So I'm going to replace these with these and put those on top in all the places here. So let's put this in right here, and I should have them right next to each other so that this is easy, and we'll do them like that. Let's do that. Oh, but look at that. It shows under there where the drain is. I don't know that I want it. Do you think that's okay? I don't know that I like that. I don't know that I like it. Drat. It seemed like a good idea. I don't know that I like it on that side. Okay, I can't do it right here. I'm going to have to skip these. Let me take this one off and put sand back here for a minute. And put this one back, and let me put it back the right way, which was this way. Okay, I can put it here. So why don't I do that? Let's put one here. Wow, that's deep. And let's do it. And let me see if I can see this one on the side here. I won't be able to see it because of this cover that's supposed to go over this. Can I get the cover back on? Ah, it's a trapdoor? Is it a trapdoor? Oh, Houston, we have a problem. You see that, don't you? You see what just happened there? I would have to use a tag tool to get that back in place. Or I'm going to have to come down here and scrunch down and put a piece of block on top right across here. I'm not going to take these off again. Put this right here. Can I reach that? I don't think I'm down far enough. I'd have to be down this far to put it right here. I know I can use a tool. The tag, not the tag tool, but the other, And it's the wrong way. Okay, so let's come here. How am I going to get that to be the right way? In order to put that on, I would have to be here, I think. I think I would. Let's come down here and let's see if I can put it on like this. Let me get this white for a minute. And let's put it here. Let's put one. Grr. Let's put one here and here. Let's come down. And so that I can get it facing the right direction. And let me see if I can do it from this side. Right here. Come on! It won't let me stay there. Nope. I think that's it. I think that I did it that time. So let's come here. I did see a putty tat. Okay, so let me put this back. So I can't put any where the drains are unless there's a cover, because it actually shows that the drains are there, and I don't like the way that looks. Let's look at this one. I actually don't even like the white there. I want it to be sand all the way across right there. And let's come over here. But we can put them under, we can put them on the end, and we can put them here, because this doesn't show that they're here. So let's put them in front of the waters right here like this, except they're facing the wrong way. So let's have them face that way, the way the others are facing. And let's cross over, and let's have this one face this way also. Let's put, this is the stairs, so I'm not going to put any on the stairway. And let's come over. I still don't have enough light. I see it in the other section, but I'm going to try something else for putting light there. But this light will work here. That'll put light in that. Let's put light on this wall. So what I want to do, what I'm going to do with this wall here is let's get, this is prismarine brick stair. Oh, that is stair. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Let's do prismarine brick. Prismarine brick. That's this. Let's do an architect's cutter, CH, an architect's cutter, and let's do this. So I'm going to make a piece of panel from prismarine. I'll make this, and we'll use it. And what I'm going to do is light up, so we have one here, and we can put the other one in the corner over here and put another panel there. Okay, so let's put one here, and put the panel on top. And let's see, that's the water provider. Stop touching it. Yeah, no, I know it is. So let's come to these, and what we're going to do here is all along here. So I'm going to put one there, and that turned that around. So let's put that one there. Let's put another one. Let's do one here and here, and that'll give us light in this section. And then we're going to cover these with this. So we'll put this in. And we could cover the whole thing because of the way it is. It would be fine if we covered the whole thing. Let me see. But that actually works okay like that. So we have those. Let's do a couple here. They're going to show on the outside. They'll show where the window is. So we can't put them there. We can't put them on this part. Do you think that's enough light to grow in? Do you think that part being lit is enough? We could put in lights here. Let's see what this is. These are your lights. Let's bring this up. They're covered so that they don't leak. So let me take one of those and then let me get a cover. I don't need the sand. I have these covers already. Not this one. Not this one. Light gray stain. These are both light gray stain. This is light gray. That's a trapdoor. Did I miss it? So I have trapdoor and I have panel, but I don't have the one like these. Okay, so let me get one of these. And let's put it back on that one right there. And right here where these are, let's put in the light that you have there already. Instead of having these just for this particular build, we'll put the lights in there, which of course matches the light being here. Let's take that off. And that is that enough light? Is that enough light? We could put a light, we could make this light and light up this corner, and that'll light up this top part here. And this is where she comes, or he, this is where they come in order to do this. And I think that's going to work like that. Now, when I go outside, see, I can see those lights on the outside. So I've got to figure out what I want to do about that. I'm probably going to cover them on the outside with this. And we'll go out and see. But Mixasa, it's time for a debug stick. Yeah, that is true. That's what I could have used. Okay, so this is it. Tell me, does it seem like there's enough light? Wait, why am I asking you? What is the light amount? Is this not telling me the light amount? It isn't. It actually isn't. So that's interesting. And there is something to be said for 0. There really is. But yeah, so it's not telling me the amount of light that's in here. I can try planting some sugar in here and seeing what it is, because this is for sugar. This is a trapdoor piece. I don't need trapdoors so much as I need panels, so I'm going to take that away. I need this one outside, so we'll hold on to it. But the rest of them I'm going to let go. They're in the room. I'm going to hold on to that. I don't need that. Hold on to those, and hold on to this for right now. Let's get some... What do I need? What do I need? I need cane. Let's get some cane. I'm going to plant it for a minute. I know that they'll plant it. I want to see if it'll grow. I want to see if there's enough light for it to grow in here. So I'm just going to plant this. This is the darkest part right here. So let me see. Did I put a light there? Didn't I put a light? I didn't. Why didn't I? There we go. So there's a light there. And let's put that over top. That might help in that portion right there to light that up a little bit more. And let me see if these will grow. And if they will grow, then we won't worry about it. I'm going to give them a minute and see if they'll grow up. In the meantime, let me go and find, yes, let me go to the outside and see what kind of mess I've made on the outside. Let me see what kind of mess I've made on the outside of this. So let's come down, let's go around, and let's come through. And it is right here. And this is the one that's underneath the island, and that we actually need to bring down the rock on this part here because of the fact that it is under there. Let's see where I put that. Oh, it doesn't show? Or is this part dug out right in here? Oh, it's in the rock. So it doesn't matter anyway because it's actually in the rock. And so it's not going to matter. Can I reach? How far over? I can reach that far into this area and close this up. And that would be pretty interesting to do. It's in the rock. So this is, wow. Wow. Okay. So I just filled that hole. And you couldn't see that. But that was a hole. Wow. Okay. And then back here. There we go. I think I can come all the way to there on that side. How far can I reach? Wow, that's pretty far. So we'll reach that whole section. And we're just putting back the stone that's in this area. This is actually under the mountain. And so I want to fill this part in right here. And we can right to there along this part and up. And this is the work. This is the thing. This is the part here. And there we go. Okay. And I think there's sand mostly in this part, but that part. So that one's closed. I think that's as far as I can reach under here. Is there a rock there? There is not. Is there rock here? I don't need those two pieces. And here, there is rock right here. That's this. And then there is rock under here. So this would be the thing to reach into here and see how far we can get underneath. And I'm not sure. So we'll see how much, whether there's enough light for those to actually grow. And that's what we're waiting for. We're just filling this in. This is underneath the island right here. This is dirt. Let's fill this part in with dirt right in this spot and do, yeah, look at that. And over here, I am not going to be able to get all of that, but we will at least simulate the idea that the mountain, I mean, it could be a cave underneath, and that would make sense. So there we go. So that is the rock sitting back down on this build. Up, whoop, and there's the other hole. Does this hole actually, whoa, look at this. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's drop these down and fill this part up right in here. But look at this. It's the ravine. So this is actually sitting in the ravine. Wow. That is really cool. These two are sitting in the ravine. That's amazing. That is. And it looks like these pieces right here were like some sort of construction, people trying to get to it some kind of way. But isn't this gorgeous? This is the apartment building that's buried, and we knew it was in the ravine. This is the view that this apartment building has of the ravine. And look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's what it looks like. That's actually the cathedral wall, if I'm not mistaken, is back here. Yes, indeed, it is. So these pieces here are actually on the way to the cathedral wall of the ravine. Ravines always have a cathedral wall. The pointed end of the ravine is the cathedral. And I love ravines for that. And there we are, it is night. So here's where we are. And I'm just waiting a little bit to see. And this is the monument. This is one of Tana's monuments. This is the mermaid's decoration of these arches. So this monster arch here, look at it. It looks like a creature, a two-headed creature. And I should show you in the daytime. It's very hard to see at night. But it looks like a two-headed creature with arms sticking out, rising up out of the water, holding these pieces, holding on to these rocks or using these stones. And this is what it looks like. So this is the part that they were okay with us using this. They were a little concerned about anything going up here. But look at this. Look at this. So this is one of the other arms over here. I think this is still too far away. So the story has always been that the Caledonian this is a waypoint, and we usually see the Caledonian waiting. We don't see the steampunk waiting up there when the Caledonian is parked down here. But that's where those ships wait when they're waiting. There's just nothing there for them if they're waiting there like that. See this right here? This is where the graveyard is. This is the very top, right in this area here. That's where it was. There's nothing there now. Look how close it is to this. It looks like it's close, but that is really far away. If I could build another tavern, I would build it here for them, for the ones on this ship, to be able to come into a tavern right in the head of this rock. And let me go to sleep for a minute. I know that it is almost all the colonists are tucked in. Let's get a night blanket, and I'm going to go to sleep up here. It's cold up here. Do I need any of this? I don't need you. I don't need, all of these are in the wall now. I'm going to hold on to that for a minute. Let's come here and let me see, 2, and there we are. Isn't that a pretty picture? A pretty picture to go to bed on. All right, so this is what I was talking about that you couldn't see. Let me just hold on to that for right now. So the Caledonian, we have a second place that ships park, which is up here. And it was because in the beginning, we thought we were actually going to build into the rock and build down to the water, but that's not what happened. So the Caledonians parked here. There's nothing here. They might as well be out at sea. They're technically not parked anywhere. And so in that respect, maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe the Caledonian just parks there just so that it's not in the air, but It actually is, there's no facilities, so they are still out at sea. It's like they're still in the air. It's not, I was trying to see if I wanted to do something, and the only thing that I would do up here would be a tavern for them. But I have a tavern, and you can only have one. And I don't know that there are any restaurants. It doesn't make any difference because without a tavern, you don't have any visitors. And it's the visitors that I want to look like they came off the ship. So we'll just have that ship be out to sea. That's what it is, that ship is out to sea. And when the steampunk goes away, then that ship comes down and parks right here where the steampunk is right now. And that ship, I don't think has a name. I could call it the Caledonian. Did I call it the Caledonian? I might have. Yes, I did. Okay, so I'm calling this ship the Caledonian in the way that I'm calling that ship the Steampunk, and we'll have it be like that. Look at the view that the sailors have from up here of the community that they're coming to. When they're up here, when they look over, this is what they see. Isn't that intense? That is intense. That is. They can't even really see the steampunk sitting here until they get news that it's going away. And what the steampunk does is it rises straight up in the air, and then it's able to go straight out into this area here across the desert, and then it turns around and goes back into the ocean away from these monuments. So the two-headed monster that we were looking at from the other side, which is really kind of wild, we're coming over into this area. This is the Tana monument, this one right here. This is the way they decorate the mountains. But this is the two-headed monster right here. And it is, you can see one of the faces right there and the arms sticking out, and it's holding these staffs in its hands, and I just love that. And we are in the body of it right here. You can see the Caledonian sitting on one of the shoulders. And oh, wow. Oh, it's gonna thunder. I think it's gonna thunder and lightning. Did you see that storm come up? Whoa. It's gonna thunder and lightning, I think. That was a really fast, really dark storms, and usually the really dark ones are the ones that, who is that? Oh my gosh, look at the couriers. Why are they swimming? We have enough. Why are they swimming? Look at them all. They're all swimming instead of delivering. I knew it. I knew it was a thunderstorm. All right, let's go down. Why are they doing that? That makes me sad. Let's come here and let's go to bed for a minute. That's why we're going to bed. I don't want anyone struck by lightning. All right, I have a blanket there. And I'm gonna put this one back into storage. I don't know what to do about that. I'm in my own house. I'm looking out. What do I do about that? So it's part of the reason that we put in the extra corridors that we put in was to keep them from doing that. So we have a corridor that runs the length right here. This corridor runs the full length into the farm area. We have corridor here that runs into the tourist area. From the tourist area, we have this corridor that runs to the universities. I don't understand. They shouldn't be choosing swimming over being. And so what I think they're doing, Miksasa, but we play the colony underwater so they have no path to the surface. That's easier to manage. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, you're really underwater in yours. And so they can't come to surface buildings and do things like that. Look at the fish and the squid all peeking out. So yeah, it's mine. I think that what happens is that they teleport, but they don't teleport the whole way, and they end up teleporting in between. I don't know. I don't understand. So I have this corridor here. And I have a corridor way over here. This is where the other corridor is. There's no corridor here. Right here. Right where that is. But there isn't a way. Where would that corridor go to? That would make sense. Because that would be probably the only thing to do, would be to put a corridor right here that goes across or under or around. This is the university right here. It would have to come to right here. That corridor would have to come here. So it would have to go like this. It would have to go here. It would have to turn the corner. And then it would have to come here. And then it would have to go down. And then come to right here. That's an interesting thing. When you saw the squid, you thought it was a citizen swimming? No. Luckily it wasn't, but not by much. I mean, that's how much. There were 3 couriers in the water. I'm going to put in another corridor, and I'm going to put it here. How am I going to do that? I think this is too narrow. This is too narrow. This is too narrow. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's say, whoops, went the wrong way. So we're talking about putting a corridor. This is the university hallway. This is one of the farms right here. This is the university right here. And right here, this is another farm. This is the farm. This is one of the houses right here. And we could come along here. Maybe we could turn it and then have it come in. But look what we're going to have here. Because this is the guard tower sitting right there. I don't think that there's anything that's small enough to not damage the guard tower in that section, but that is the only place that it could be. I'd have to make one fit. Let's try that. Now there is a room here. I'm almost positive that looks like there's a room behind that. Right there, because it's all squared off. Let's do this. Let's pull out a weapon, use weapon. Let's pull out the build tool. And I want to see what the size is of these pieces. So infrastructure, let's touch down. We're at underwater base. Yay. Corridors, yes. Glass, absolutely. Let's do a square, a an L. So there's a corner glass L level 3. So I'm going to rise up here. I want to see how big it is and what we can do about it. So let's rise up for a minute so I can see the actual shape of this for a second. What is happening here? There we go. Whoop. Whoop. All right. There we are. So here it is. If I turn this way, I can't use that. I'm trying to see if I could set it super close here. Let's see what I can do. This is as close as it can get. Let me put this here. Let me bring it all the way down. So now it's fitting right smack dab right up next to that. I don't think we need a square. I think we can actually use the straight right here. Let's rise up. Let's raise this up. And let's change it to infrastructure, corridor, glass, straight segment level 3. Let's turn it this way. And let's put it back down. And of course it's working because it's not really in the right place. This would actually be the right place for it. And it is the hut block for this building is right next to, oh my gosh, I believe the hut block is right next to this, right there. I believe that is the hut block. So that would be it fitting right into this spot right here. But it's going to break into this building and it's going to flood it because it has water in those pieces. What if I modify these? Let me raise this up again and let me look at something here. So if we modified this and took off the water pieces, because they're going to be a problem, if we made it single, it has to at least be 2. It has to at least be 2. And in this space here, I think that's all there is here is 2. It's not even going to fit in. 1, 2, 3 is, I think, underneath that. 1, 2, yeah, it is 3. It is absolutely 3. So that's not big enough. So there isn't any way that I could do it. The only thing that I could maybe do is have one from above, like have stairs come up. I don't see any of that working. And look how close it is to this walkway. It would seem like it wouldn't be needed, but I can understand why it would be. I can understand why it would be. I just don't like it there. And that's why we put this walkway in the first place. Mr. Villager! Mr. Villager. Boa tarde, Mr. Villager. Oi! Como está você? I don't think there's any way that I can put in another one. I don't think so. There's not enough room between these, and that is where it would have to go. If it's on this side, look how close it is. This is the corridors. See them? There's everybody going home. It's sunset. But then we have this. Why, Russell? Why are you doing this? Why are you swimming? That is so strange. I wish I could figure out where it is where they start doing that, and see if I could do something about it. See if I could fix it in some kind of way. You are? That's good. Good, good. I am glad you are fine. So they want to do it there. And then the other place that they want is, it's almost like a challenge, it seems, that the guardians are swimming across to the science lab from here and then swimming back. They're not even teleporting down into the science building. They're swimming out to here and then swimming back. And should I count it as enjoyment? See then walking in the corridors from the outside. Isn't it beautiful? It is. It's really gorgeous to see that. I agree. It is beautiful. But I can't understand that. All right. I think I'm not going to be able to worry about it. I think I'm just going to have a story for it. I think it's that thing where when they're off duty, that was close to nighttime. I'm going to say that that's what they like to do. That they like to go swimming. That's one of the reasons that they came to this facility, that they love water, and that's what's going on. There is the ambulance. That's the hospital sub right there. And we did bring the rock down on that part. We still have this area that we didn't bring the rock down here. But yeah, so what Mixasa is saying is that it's the proximity to the surface that is causing them to make that choice. Lantern. And that's understandable. Oh, really? Okay. That's understandable that is what's happening there. So this rock right here was supposed to come back down on this building, and this is one of the ones that we should take the time and bring this rock down. This is one of the kinds of things that I want to do. And let me come here and let's move that. I'm reading chat. If you have time, could you check if some of the frog lights in the warehouse, I'm wondering if the nether miner is able or not to bring some from the nether. Frog lights. Ooh, I'll check now. Let's do that. So let us find an entrance. Why don't we use the entrance near the warehouse? We'll use the courier's entrance right here. This is the cargo bay, and this is one of the cargo cranes bringing things up from the warehouse deliveries. This is actually the courier shop right here, and around on the other side is the warehouse right here. And let's look and see if it says frog lights. Let's see what that is. F-R-O-G. I don't see that. I don't see that, but let me look at this. Froglight. Ochre. Oh, those. Officially they are able to, but it seems it doesn't work. And we use some of our neck styles, so maybe we'll have to change that. Okay. Oh, they're not actually getting them. They're supposed to be able to get the verdant, the pearlescent. So no, I don't have any. I don't have any yet. Let me go to her and see if she's picked some up, but I think you're right, Mixasa. But let's see if she has some ready for pickup. We can look at her log and check on that. So I would like to do that right quick. Let's go down to Leanna, who is our Nether ambassador. And so we have our Nether portal down, way down at the bottom. At the bottom of the community, which is down here, and this goes to the Nether portal. And it's nighttime, so let's see. The warehouse area looks really nice with all the structures at the surroundings with different models and sizes. Yeah, it is cool. It definitely is. So, ooh, look at this. I don't see any, so I think you're right. We have a new guest here. She's bringing back pork chops from Hoglands. I think that's a trade for something that we're giving them. Zombified piglins like to deal with us, and she's had an encounter with a ghast. Wow. And then Enderman. Oh, I don't know. Is this her first Enderman? Interesting. Interesting. Thanks for, but you are planning to place it. The first building to have this being used is a nether mine, probably. But look at that. So there is, so she had a run-in with Hoglands, or someone offered her Hoglin as a payment for something. She's got gold. We've got some soil, some gravel, some soul sand, netherrack, and this is where we're getting rotten flesh from. We are not getting it. They have to give it to us in order for us to have it. We are not having a situation where we kill them. According to JEI, the Froglight is around 12 to 13% of each expedition. So you must have some if this really works. Okay, so it's not. Hoglands. Simply terrible. Yes, well, they're wild boar in the nether, and wild boars were always dangerous animals. And so, yeah, they're just as dangerous. Although I thought they could, no, they're not the ones that can be trained. The ones that you can ride on the lava, that's a different animal. In the nether, I haven't been there enough to remember the name of those, but yeah. So that is her log. And yes, you're right, Mixasa, they are not working. You wanted to use them to decorate the balloons since the Froglights have colors like your balloons. That would have been perfect. But if you wanted, I mean, you could. I know that Minecolonies is making it so that everything that you could possibly need for the colony can be made by the colonists, and that's actually the best way to go. Let me see what I want to do here. Let me get some concrete. Let's look at this concrete. Let me get a stair. Let me get a stair. Let me get a slab. Let me get fence. I probably am going to have to make. Let me get this. I don't need this. I am going to need the lantern probably. So we'll get that. Let's do architect for a minute. And let's get this. Look at these new colors here. Look at those. Those look really good. That's some new art, it looks like, for donum ornamentum for bricks. That is fascinating. I'm going to have to look at that. Okay. Yeah, so I totally understand that you would want to keep within that. So maybe if you tell them that that's not happening, maybe that can be straightened out. Let's put this here. Let's get fence. There it is. Let's get that, and let's get one of these so that we have it. And there we go. Because it would be a shame not to have it, because I know what you mean. And when you look at the colors of them, they're just really beautiful. And so they would work really well. And that's a shame. But what would probably happen when the time comes is I would probably want to just go ahead and replace whatever you put in instead, and then do that, and then try that later. But we'll see. When the time comes, we'll see what ingenious thing you come up with first in regards to that, because that is a part of what you're doing. Stone brick. Let's do that right here, right here. How much of this do we need? I think we'll just go ahead and put in the pieces that are here for now. And this is stair in the other direction, and this is slab right here. So we'll color the slab, color me this color, and we'll put this in these places. Imagine a medieval house. Mr. Villager is saying you're going to use dark oak on the outside. Where would you use it? For the pillars, for the roof borders, or would you use it for both? A medieval house, you definitely would use it for the pillars, because think about the way houses were built in the olden days. They would take these trees, and the trees were really strong, so they would use those as the pillars to hold up the house. So in that respect, that's one place. As far as, that's me, you're asking Mixasa, but that's what I would do with it. The other is probably stripped logs, stripped dark oak. That would be kind of fun to do stuff with. Let's replace these. I'm just doing this while I'm thinking about the fact that I can't solve that thing where they want to swim. So I'm just thinking about it for a moment while I'm changing the colors out in this stairwell. And that would probably be good. What is it? Yeah, there we go. So, oops. Ah, I see that on the bottom. So we'll have to put in stone underneath. Yep. Those are upside down stairs more than likely under here. Sure enough. Okay. And we can fix this part. So, yeah. Yeah, stripped or unstripped. They're actually probably the best, and it's really interesting. One of the things that Minecolonies team is doing for inspiration is that they look at pictures actually of old houses, and it really is quite something when you start doing that to see how the buildings actually looked at that time. And it does give you some ideas for the way things, especially with medieval, because there's pictures. So you can do that. Uh-oh, I'm running again. Look at this. I'm starting to run. There, I think I stopped. Nope, I haven't stopped yet. Now I stopped. Okay. And yeah, so that's another thing, that it really is kind of interesting to look at old pictures and see what they look like. And you can find that helps you sort of find some things too, which is actually kind of fun. But then it happens, Mr. Villager, that when you start doing it, you'll see what it looks like and see what you like the best, what you like the best, because you have to be happy with it. I start some things and it's like I think it's going to work out, and then I'm not happy with them. You see me do that a lot because, yeah, you just do. You just end up doing those things. What's missing? Is there supposed to be something here? Why are you here? Why are you here? This is on the stairwell. And let's make those go away. That's probably from me doing something. And so these stairs are here. And we've almost got this. I see. This is stone stairs upstairs. Let's go here and look at these stone stairs on this side. And there they are. Okay. You're making something similar but with another game, Manor Lords. So you must say, and wonderful, this really has a realistic look for you. It's a more trustful inspiration. Yes, so trying to reproduce a real building or from a picture is a good way to improve in the building skills. That is true. It definitely is. And let's see here. We're putting these in. So this is Lady Shatana's build. These are these huge stairwells that she has, stair inserts, and they work amazingly especially in the builds that I do that are full of things like this, just full of these very long places for going up and down. And so I like to have them, but I don't want them to all look the same. And so we're starting to modify some of these. Realism is the key for a good build. The foundation, maybe. The foundation for a good build. Then your wild imagination has to take over at some place. Otherwise, it's boring. Boring. So, yeah, you have to do something wild and crazy. This is wild and crazy. And it's kind of what happens, I guess it's kind of what happens in the real world, isn't it? In some respects. That, let's take this right here. This is the end of this hall. So we're going to put in that. Is there a light there? There isn't. Why don't we put a light in this hole? And of course I opened that up before I had a light. But let's look here. What do I have on me? I still have some things, some pieces. Ah, that's a reminder. I need to go back and do that. I'm not going to put a light there right now. We'll just leave it. It's okay. It's a little dark, but I think it's going to be okay. Why are you leaking? Let me look here. This is light stained glass trapdoor, which is, I think, that's a panel piece. Let's put this here for a minute. Let's cover this. Is it leaking from here? I think it is. That should stop that from leaking. There we go. Yes. Okay, good. That's not leaking anymore. You're learning a bit about terraforming recently. Ah, it's a bit hard. Yeah, terraforming is scary. Terraforming is scary. Terraforming is really wild. I don't have anything to put here yet. I haven't decided what I want to put here. Maybe something in regards to the monument. I don't know. I have these here, and I have to see. Do I hear rain? I thought I heard rain. I think I hear rain. What time of day is it? It is sunset. Okay, so there's plenty of time to go up. With this, you learn that it is not so necessary to destroy an entire mountain just for building a new one. And in the end, this looks like a giant stone monolith with some snow on top. Ah. Creating landscapes is really quite an art. I mean, it's pretty intense. It's one of the reasons that I try. There are some creators, some designers who make amazing landscapes. The people who are doing Oh, the Biomes You Go, for example, some of the others, but it's if you choose a spot for your town, you most of the time choose it because you love the location. But then if you tear the location apart, then nothing that you chose the spot for is there, unless you want it to be on the ocean and the ocean is not near a beach and you want to put a beach in or something like that. But I would say find another spot. And now you're noticing the best way to do it is to use the terrain that is offered for you. Probably you're going to do this with a little hill that is close to your village. Yeah, it just becomes one of these things where it really is easier to leave the land. You're going to cover the giant cave that is close to the area. Simply horrible, but at least you got some good amount of iron. A giant cave? That sounds intriguing. That is close. Oh, but I keep forgetting, but you're playing, you don't have any treaties in place, so you have monsters that come out of caves, and so yes, that would be quite horrible. That definitely would. So yeah, that would be something. So this is the other restaurant right here. This restaurant, this is Jerome and Camilla, our partner cooks in this restaurant. And I did this with the other one, and I want to do this with this one. Let's take this one right here, and I'm going to replace this colony flag with this. There we go. And then the banner is there, and we replace this picture, this painting. That's why it looks like that. Otherwise, it would be that other color. I think there's a colony flag here, but this looks like a towel to me. And it is. It's not. It's a towel right there, which I really like. And so this one's already here and looks like this. So my second restaurant, I'm making different. And we did leave your chairs in most of the places. That was an experiment to see if I liked these, but I don't necessarily do. I didn't come back and return these chairs, and I think I didn't do it because I don't know how I'm going to get that piece there. This one, we have that piece. And I think that the chair that was here was actually probably sitting out from here. I'll have to go and look at the other restaurant and see where that chair is. But we'll have that one there and that. We'll just have stools in those places, and the rest of these tables are okay here. This is more a fancier restaurant because it is in the tourist area, so it's meant to be fancy. And let me read. Surprisingly, I'm using the realistic concept not only for how the building will look like in the end, but you're using it even for the building process. Interesting. And Mixasa's saying that he sees too often players saying they are making terraforming, but they are not. They're just flattening and erasing hills. Yeah, and that happens. So now we had, let me see if he's started. He's still working on this, but we have Max upgrading this. This is only a level 4, this one is. So he's in the process of upgrading that. And then we'll come back in and we'll look and see what we want to do. First a stone foundation, and then a fireplace, and then some wooden pillars, and then the wooden walls, and then the wall, what do they call it? What do they call that? The particle board or whatever they put in for the walls, and then the frame on the roof, and then it's complete. That sounds like cool. If you can build them that way, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds nice if it can be done in the world. Are you doing it, or are the people doing it? Is this world that you're playing in? You are new in the game and you believe the same thing, but now you have to abandon your illusions? That's interesting. So here's this restaurant right here. I don't think you should abandon that. I think if you have an idea of something, that's actually, you should trust your feelings. It sometimes makes it difficult, and there are some things that you think you want to do, and then it turns out you can't really do them the way you wanted to, and that happens. This is concrete trapdoors. Let's try these traps for a minute. I'm going to put these two away for just a second. I'm just going to try traps on here, covering the sand right here. I'm just going to use them instead of using the panels. And there's one there, and that one. I think nope, it's not facing the right way. It's probably against the wall by mistake. Yes, it is. There it is right there. Let's do that. And now let's try and get it. But now it won't go up. Okay, so that last one there, I can't reach without taking the stairs out. So let's take the stairs out for a second. Ah! I always do that. I removed something that made the water come out of the, there we go. All right. So now I have to figure out the stairs for a second. I think this is a block right here. And that's a deep slate polished block there. Let's put that in. All right, and then we have that. And was there under here? There is. Can I put it here like this? Let's see if I can. Nope. Let's see if I can do it. There. Okay. So now I have that piece and that piece. Okay. So now that's fixed. That's fixed. Your illusions are your art and endless dreams. That sounds like poetry, Zaf. My illusions are my art and endless dreams. I love that. That sounds cool. That sounds beautiful. And let's continue on here. I don't remember whether we can do this with these. Do we want to put in the little restaurant lights on here? It makes it look very dressy when we use the restaurant lights. Why do I have these? I was doing the stairs. That's right. We'll let them go away for now. Let's come here. Let's get lights. L-I-G-H. Let's get Simply Light. Let's go to Simply Light. Not there. There's Simply Light. And there's the little candles. And we'll put that in right there. That was really cool. That really was.
If you say so.
We'll put one here. And we can put one. This is a 3 table also. Whoop. Okay, that's why we're using tables in this section. And so let's bring this table over here, and we'll put one light on this table.
I heard a whistle that time. I'll take care of it.
And this is usually the way we do this. So I'll put one there, one there. This is the seat right here. Did I remove a seat? I removed the seats from these. I think I'm going to change the seats in this one. And that's what I'm going to look at. And this table, absolutely, I'm going to have to put one here. All right, so there is the lights on the table. Let's get the rest of the tables for a minute. I think I have all the tables now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The upstairs table is perfect for now, and we'll leave it. I like it. It's big and huge and really cool. And let's decide on some chairs while we're at it, because that will be good. And yeah, we have time, so let's go to chairs. So, Mr. Villager, these are the colors that Zaf picked for the new restaurant to have, which are really fun. He wanted yellow and green. He suggested yellow and green, and they're actually quite nice. And so what I'm looking for now is some kind of chairs. I'm going to look at that. I think I'm going to have to use the regular, like a regular just flat birch chair on these. But the problem with birch is it's going to have that, it's going to have birch wood on the bottom.
I'll take care of it.
And this is always the problem with birch, is that. So I think I won't be able to use birch for these. This is what the yellow chairs look like, the Scythian chairs. And I don't know, they look kitcheny. They don't look restaurant. So let me look for some others right quick. And you're planning to start to use another material like mangrove or jungle wood. Probably the mangrove going to be the timber frames and jungle for the furniture. That'll be interesting. That definitely will. We could try these. These are macaws. Let me look at this one and see what it looks like if we have that on the seats. I'd have to have them be, I don't like it. All right, so we're gonna have a problem, Houston, with these chairs. C-H-A-I-R. That usually means that they're just gonna end up being stripped oak or stripped dark. Did it sound like that somebody burned themselves or something? What is going on in this kitchen? Oops, I just threw a chair. Are you all right? Are you okay? You're not saying anything? Okay. Wow. Okay. So I think we're going to end up using these chairs. And let's put them here and let's see what that looks like. And when I do that, then I don't like the tables. Wow. I'm in trouble here. So I might end up using these chairs for these tables and just changing that's what I'll probably do. So these chairs are slab concrete. So we're going to use wool. Let's use white wool slab. And let's put in chairs in this area here. So we can have a chair there and a chair here. And let's take that out for the wool chairs. We'll put wool chairs in. Yes, I know that these are easier to clean, and that's probably why you put them in. Oh, wow, that was pretty intense. But I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to make them soft and fluffy chairs in here. And there. So he burned his hand and simply starts to sing. Just to say, no, it's okay, I'm fine, really, no, really, I'm okay. You don't have to worry about me. Yeah, probably so. You're probably right about that. All right, now, green and yellow. Let's do yellow because they're up against the green. So we'll do yellow chair pieces. So let's take these away in here. That's what's wrong with that chair in the other place. Let me see if I can do it from here. I can. Okay. And this one is facing this way, and this one is facing this way. Okay. And I like it. Yeah, I like it. I like that with those tables, and that is perfect. That's sometimes why I don't take away everything, because the designer, the person who created the design, their vision is usually really cool. And all I'm doing a lot of times is just replacing some modified pieces just to give a little bit more flexibility. Like for instance, with the tables, we can put something on the tables if the tables are made out of, if the tables are actually tables.
Yes.
So that's one of the things that I change the tables in order to put things on the table. And oops. And there. I changed the seats to make them comfortable. And there, so there it is. That part is done, and now all we have to do is just trade out the orange for yellow and then do that. So this is just us making this restaurant look different from the one in the tourist area, because we have two of the exact same restaurant. So that's what we're doing. And then the glass is going to be changed into this glass right here. And you think it's a good idea for the smokehouse be an option for family business for the tier 4 plots, or should it be a specific building? I like those kinds of things being family businesses. It makes it that it makes it more realistic. I mean, they used to be family businesses. If they have separate plots, it depends on how big the business is, whether it needs to have a separate plot or not. It makes it nice. They have less of a commute, which is really good. And because commuting becomes a thing when people have to go somewhere in order to get to their job, what effect does it have on them and that kind of thing. So that is something. Look at that, that's pretty. All right, and then this green is coming all the way around, and it's going to be underneath there. Where is it? Here it is. Let's take that green. Yes, this is deliberate right here. We have that white right in this spot right here. This, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. Oh, that's what happened. There was a colony flag here, and we put in the towel. We put a banner there as a cloth for them. That's what happened in that other restaurant. There is a mountain right here, but they do have a view beyond the mountain where they can see a part of the community right there. And I think they're looking at the hallway between that goes towards the tourist area. And that's actually what they're looking at right there. So this is going to be interesting. I could do it from the outside. Let me get this. I don't need these chairs, so we can put the chairs away because we don't need chairs. I am still kind of, do I want to hold on to that? Let's just leave that for right now. We've got all of these different kinds of pieces of this that eventually I'll just not have enough room for. Let's get this right here. Let's remove it for a minute so that I can put this in, and then we'll put it back right there. That looks nice. I like that. Okay. And so Zaf, this is really fun. Much better, the green. Yeah, I think I like it too. I definitely do. In this restaurant, for it to have that, so that's good. Was that the hut block? No, it wasn't. Whew! Okay. I thought I was too close to the hut block there. So let's come down into this area. There we go. We got these and that. And I think I got, oh, nope, I didn't get it. There we are. Okay. And this corner and this. So, and then the yellow on top of this. So this is yellow here and here. Oops, here, 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 and here. And you have conditions for playing Java Minecraft and develop your own medieval style. and it's going to work that way. Oh, bakeries, blacksmiths, Fletchers, dyers, being a part of the homes. I would love that. You know, originally they thought they were going to do that. And then there was something, I don't know whether they got distracted. I'm not sure. Or at the time it was too difficult. It might be easier now because they have buildings. I hadn't noticed that. They have buildings where I'm going to put the floor in this part right here. They have buildings now that are dual purpose, usually guard towers in residences. We've seen that, and that is really cool, and some things like that. And those are fun, and I think that maybe in Crimson Keep, I believe, they actually have mixed crafters. So they have an ore smelter and a blacksmith in the same build. And that's kind of getting to what you're talking about, that things aren't separated from housing. And that's fine. It's just difficult, probably for the people who are coding the game, not for designing, for coding the game is the problem, so that the game actually still works properly. And that's the thing to keep in mind when some things don't change, that a lot of times it has to do with the code, with writing specific code for it. And one building can even have more than 7 other hut blocks. And you still, so yeah, is it Steampunk, I think? I think Steampunk has all the farms in one barn. And it's really a cool idea that they did that. But all the farms are in one barn. And so they're in one building. So you have the shepherd, the cow, the rancher, the chicken farmer. I don't know that rabbits is in there, the warren, the rabbit huts. But yeah, you have them all together like that, and it's really fun. Dun, da, da, da. Look at that. I'm going to change the kitchen. It's so cute. I like it. Why don't we go ahead and change the kitchen out too, because that would be fun as well. Let's take this away. Can I do it? Is this a trap? No, this is a panel. I don't think I can reach down far enough. Oh, now I can. There we go. Okay, good. And let's put this here. It's a little dark in this corner. Do I want something here? Does it need? How do I feel about having another light right here? Let me see for a minute. Take that and let's put the lid back on this light right there. Let's put one right here. And let's put the lid on it right there like that. Okay. And all right, so we're just going to come in here and put, ooh, this is going to be difficult, but I think we can. I know we can here, but I think we can in here. Or we could just leave it. The kitchen is your favorite part of the underwater restaurant. It really is beautiful. It definitely is. If we leave the kitchen orange and we have the yellow right there, I might want to just have this part be white. rather than having it be yellow in that part. What is this? Light gray concrete. Wow. Yeah, so we could do that. But there it is. So this is this level. What does this one look like? So now this has this color up here, but the floors are black and white up here. And this makes it look like it should have something more, what would I call it? More dramatic or something because of the flooring and because of the chairs. Look at the chairs. Look at that. That's pretty. We could do purple for that. That's made to look like pillows, and it does. This is a banner, or is this the classic? I heard someone laughing. This isn't even registering. Wow. That's not registering. Oh, there it is. There's the register. Okay. This right here. Let's take this one. Did I get it? No, I didn't. See that? Let's take this. There it is. It's down on the ground. And let's put it in front of that one right there. Let's put it straight in front of this. And I like that. Okay. So those are banners that are just in this part. So the upstairs doesn't need changing, you don't think? Okay, cool. Then we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it the color that it is. And I was wondering if we wanted to put purple in, Zaf. See the purple in the amethyst cluster that's in the light? I was wondering if we wanted to do purple color on these windows. Now these are full solid glass, these windows here. And let's look for a minute. So I don't need you guys right this minute. I'll hold on to these. I don't need you. We don't need these for a second. So the purple looks like this. You agree this is your second favorite part of the restaurant? Okay. And this is magenta here. And that's the purple look there. And the pink looks like that. And what does it look like when it's flat? So the pink looks like that. The purple is actually quite pretty. You didn't think it could be nice? Let's look and see. So this is purple. This is the purple glass. Let me see. Which one do we want to try? Why don't we try this window here first? So let's come here. Let's just do it in the middle. Oh, you know what we could do? What we could do up here, because there's actually kind of a view.
Yes.
Because it's so close to the surface, they can actually see some things really far away. What we could do is make this like the windows downstairs, like this one here. We could have this glass in the middle and have the curtains on the side. So this panel here I have, and then I'll need some leaves to put in. L-E-A-V, and we could do a leaf piece. Well, how far? Oh, look what time it is. But before I try anything, let's just try a little bit of it and see if you like what it looks like. So let's do the purple. That's what the purple glass looks like. It looks like that. I have to be careful. Yep, that's what I thought. I have to be careful because it will wash away that stuff. Drat. But I see where it is, so
Yes.
we can fix that in just a minute. Why don't I fix it first? Did I get it? Or did I not? I did get it. Okay, let's put this up. Let me put this here. I'm going to have to be really careful about doing these because of that. But this is what the purple looks like. And I just want to show you from here. So that's what it would look like if it was purple. And I think that might be actually really quite interesting. Your favorite part in the restaurant, it's what you have on your plate. Let's see. I love that. I love the fact that you were able to do the cake, make it look like there's a piece of cake on it is so good. And this is the only way that this cake can be. It's so big that it really kind of has to be on a big table like this to make sense. So I like that. What do you think of that, Zaf? Do you like that color, or let's show the magenta one for a minute. Let's see if you like the magenta better. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the magenta looks like that. That's what the magenta looks like. Wow, that's interesting. And then the pink looks like this. So we'll put the pink in just to see what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the pink and the purple kind of have the same kind of, almost the same kind of look to them. This is the purple here, and that's the pink. It's not as noticeable, the pink is. I think the purple is more dramatic, but the magenta looks like this. And that is, that's a different pattern altogether. Let me remove that. Gosh, this is really hard because look at the way the blue of the ocean looks behind the magenta. Isn't that really cool looking? So I like the pattern on the purple, and I think that looks really formal and really interesting, but the magenta color looks really, I can't choose. Mixasa, Mr. Villager, what do you think of those two? So Mixasa, I have 2 restaurants and I don't want them to look exactly the same. So that is the primary reason why I'm doing it. But which one do you like, Mr. Villager, of those? Since Zaf likes both of them, which one do you like the best? Because that is really pretty. That's really pretty. They're both beautiful. So I don't know. You don't have a thing? You don't have a choice? I know, time is up. I know it's up. I know it's up. Well, they're not going to tell me. They're not going to influence us, Zaf. I think that the purple is going to work because it has the better pattern. I like the way that pattern's going to look when it's all done. I love this coloring, but I think I'm going to like, I just like the circle. And although maybe because see this here, see all these squares in the floor? So and there were squares in the orange. So in all honesty, this one is probably the one that it should be because it sort of like is a square and square and square all together. Why don't I do this? And then I can tell for sure. Why don't I do this? This is the purple, and this is the purple. I'm going to do it without doing it too fast because I don't want to flood the place. I'm just going to do an entire window so we can see. And put this, and this one right there. All right, so that's an entire purple window. Would look like that. That is pretty. Okay, and then let me do an entire magenta window. And let's see which one we like the best. And Mr. Villager and McSasser are leaving it to us. They're leaving it to us to make this decision. So let's look here. And let's put this in, right in this spot right here. And there we go. We're almost to the end of this one. Let's do that. And this last two right here. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna flood the place. No, good. Okay, excellent. All right, so that is interesting. So see the way that one looks? It looks like that, and this one looks like this. Which one do you like the best? Zaf? Seriously, which one do you like the best of this? Let me do this. 'Cause look at that. I can't even choose. I can't even choose. This one is darker. This one's lighter. And if we did magenta in this area to go, these are purple. It doesn't take away from those. You like both of them? I do too. I do too. I think I'm going to do the magenta. The purple is really dark, and the magenta still is kind of light, from light to dark. Oh, from light to dark. Interesting. Let me do one thing for a minute. Let's come to concrete, CR. So we can still use purple concrete in this area. I'm not going to like magenta in that. Let me look at fluffy for a minute, FF. The fluffy is not purple. It is a deep magenta, and the terracotta is not going to look right. TEARR. Terracotta purple is lighter, but it's going to look rough, whereas this one would look like, it looks like this. That's what it would look like with these. It would look like that. So that is the way it would look. The purple like that. From light to darker. Yes. I think I'm going to do the darker one and have this restaurant be just darker. This top part be darker, and I am going to, I can't do it, I don't have enough time, but I am going to open the curtains on this side because they can actually see the colony. I mean the settlement here. I can open this side, I can leave this side closed, and on the other side I can open this side, but it's the roof. I'm not going to open this side either. So the only sides that can be opened are this side here, and this side, especially this side over here. This side here shows the mountains, and it's actually really cool because the fish swim by a lot right here. So that is really cool. I still have every once in a while the habit of looking towards chat for you saw fishes from the window, and that's exactly why I want the window to look like this, because then we'll have the curtains on the outside and then we'll have the glass on the inside. This is the way this one looks down here. There's rock behind there, but these will look like this upstairs. I'm going to have to do that the next time I come in. I am. I have to go. I know. I know. So thank you everybody for being here. Miksasa, merci beaucoup. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I hope you're happy. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? I guess I'll do it. I'm going to talk to everybody, so I guess I'll do it. I'm going to 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 do it. Here we go. Hi. So, Miksasa, I hope you're satisfied. I hope you and Matlan really enjoyed watching me put in your buildings, because it really was wonderful and I love it so much. I've had so much fun doing it. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching. It's been really fun. And bonne nuit. And a bientôt. I will see you. I'm still going to play because this is the part where I concentrate on the people and do soap operas and stuff like that. Mr. Villager, obrigado. Thank you for being here. Zaf. Afkaristo, Zaf, and Kalinikta. And I will see everyone tomorrow. I'm going to play music now. Music, music, I hear music. Bye.